right. Welcome everyone to Onward to the Underdark.
I'm about to say, if you're just going to leave us onwards, JC might have a couple words with you.
Spirited away to the Underdark.
We start with Tollu. He is standing in a forest. In front of him is a pool of water with the reflection of the moon cast in the middle of it. The wind blowing his hair. Slow and steadily, the middle of the pond where the reflection of the moon is starts to trickle up, looks like this red blood. Slowly, a body floats up to the surface, pale as snow, face down. The second one, and the third one, as blood starts to fill more and more of this pond. A red glow starts to shine down on Tollu as he looks up and he sees the moon. Pure red now as he's looking up. The sound of splashing water draws his attention back to the pond. Now, standing in front of him is a mound of corpses of white corpses. Standing above it, a figure, shirtless, arms covered in these black tattoos of roots that go to the back, showing a great tree. His chest emanating a color of purple. Looking down on Tollu, the ground starts to rumble. Roots coming out from the ground, shifting Tollu's weight, and then suddenly the earth beneath him gives way, and he starts plummeting down into the abyss. As he's dropping down, he looks back up and sees a great tree shadowed by red glow around him as he slowly vanishes into the dark. At the same time, you see a flock of 5 ravens coming in to the barren wasteland, that pit south of Ruithil, all diving down. They see further down as it gets darker, water dripping down, rocks everywhere, a perfectly square platform, and a green circle. As it shines, as a pillar of light comes through, there's a shadowy figure next to it. And a being in a purple cloak comes out of that pillar as he looks forward at the ravens that are circling around, heading back from the hole that they came down from. Instantly, one of the ravens explodes in blood as a shadowy hand appears where it was. 4 of the other ravens come up to the hole as they're racing up. The shadowy hand zips around, coming forward, chasing them. Weaving back and forth, the hand skewers 2 of the ravens that are falling behind. Dashing forward as 2 ravens side by side, the last 2, are getting ever so closer to the top. As it looks like the hand is about to come and crush both of them. One of the ravens dives back down into the hand as it grabs and crushes it. The last raven seen flying above, out of the hole, as a blood spurt, blood explosion in fact, comes off. The raven looks north and heads to Mishtan. Tollu wakes up in his room next to Sting as moonlight trickles through. And he sees Rax outside with a raven perched on his arm.
Couldn't sleep.
First with the raven perched on my arm, and I head in to tell everyone the message that it brings. Tollu, you mentioned the figure in purple. Well, this is a messenger from the Lady of Fates. Apparently, south of here at Ruthal, or there's a deep pit, and a figure a black hooded figure summoned the one that you speak of, the one that fits the description. I believe this is where we need to go. 4 of the Lady of Fate's servants were killed. This one made it to relay this message to us.
Have we gathered the party, or is he just talking to me
Yeah,
because
He's just
I was
talking
away?
to you. Yeah,
It's just
everyone
him.
else
Okay,
is asleep.
yeah.
In fact, you can hear the snoring of Sting by your bedside as you're talking through the window. It is like...
Is it, what time is it, like really early in the morning?
It's not in the morning. It's like 3 p.m. or 3 a.m. I should say.
Okay.
So
They still need a full night's rest.
yeah.
Yeah.
We'll do,
Tollu,
yeah.
I'm going to go and see if I can hunt a snack for Sting. Seems like we have a long journey ahead of us. And Tollu heads off by himself into the darkness.
Okay.
All right.
So
I believe.
Tollu, make a survival check to see what you get.
I mean, I wasn't really going to hunt, but whatever. Let's see here. That's Sting side. Tollu. Survival.
So you're hunting around and you find a few lizards that are like trailing on the ground as they're like running north.
Yeah, Tollu will probably just let him go. It's not even a snack for Sting.
Okay. And as
So
you're
just contemplating.
As you're contemplating, there's a figure that's walking from up north where the lizards were going down to Mishdam. And Tollu, you see this figure.
Tollu will draw his quarterstaff and go ahead and cast Shillelagh. Does the figure see me?
The figure does see you.
Stop and name yourself.
Josh.
Greetings. My name is Sakha. I come on behalf of my lord and a friend of yours. I wish to speak with the leader of this group, or at least a worthy representative.
I personally have very few friends. You mind giving me a name of that friend?
His name is Heruhet Aram. He is a warrior priest of Saket.
Ah, yes. Strong
As,
warrior.
as you know, the temples in Mulhorand work together to serve the gods in our way, and my lord, Sobek, grows tired of not having a place in the affairs of men and gods. I am also a great warrior and priest, and my lord wishes to take a more active role and sent me a vision of your party and of Haruhet. And after conversing with him, I have chosen to follow you if you will allow it.
Well, um, you'll get more than your opportunity to fight. We'll see if you're a good enough warrior to survive. This things might get ugly.
Of course, that is what I'm counting on.
Ah,
And so he is
well,
this dark-skinned, bald-headed, wearing like heavy armor for an Egyptian, and just with this helmet is in the shape of a crocodile's open maw.
All right.
any weapons on you? Visible?
You can see he's got a very large shield and a wicked, sharp Kopesh at his side. If you'll give me just a second, I'm uploading the picture that gave me inspiration to the Discord.
Don't forgive Tolu. Last priest that looked like that turned out to be a bitch that he fought with, so you don't have to prove
Oh,
yourself, but you're welcome. You're a welcome addition. Mon, hope you're watching. Love you, man.
Of course, the servants of Sobek are as strong and as wild as the river, and he looks forward to my deeds in his name.
Tolu will give up his hunt and escort our new friend here back to Rex.
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 Yeah.
Yeah.
Making it back to the place that you're staying at, which is kind of this like edge of nowhere inn. Doesn't really even have a sign on there. If it did, it was probably worn out by the wind and the sand. The winds start picking up as you see Rax still with the raven perched on his arm, and the raven takes off, looking like it's going south again.
okay.
Yes. This one talks to some bird queen that I'm unfamiliar with, but he seems to be solid.
Of course.
Do I see? Oh,
Rex, it seems that the gods of this realm have decided to send us a little more help.
Greetings, warrior. My name is Sakar Bedouin. I am a warrior priest of the Temple of Sobek, crocodile god of the Nile.
greetings, worthy warrior. You may call me Rex. I am a servant of my patron, the Lady of Fates. I believe we have a common enemy. Whoever this foe is well,
Tolu goes to wake up Testa. Testa, we have a
What?
visitor. He says he needs to talk to our leader. Go.
What?
jeez.
What? What? Oh, okay. Yeah. Testa walks out.
This is our leader. Speak with him.
Greetings, Honored Total. Do you lead these adventurers?
Apparently.
It is both my wish and the wish of my lord Sobek that I join you in your adventures. My good friend Haruhet of the Temple of Sekhet has relayed what information he knows to me, that I may assist you in your cause where he cannot.
That sounds great.
Glorious. I shall stay with you and your adventures as long as you shall have me.
Thank you.
We need all the help we can get. You're welcome to join us.
Feel free to get some rest for the rest of the night. We will take off shortly after dawn.
Agreed. I will relate what happened to the rest in the morning.
Alright. So
Something happened?
no, everyone goes back to rest, and you get
Tell her
to...
probably keep watch just in case, because he's pretty freaked out.
Okay, he's keeping watch. Morning comes, you relay the information of what happened to the rest of the party members in the morning, and you're ready to set off.
So we're going south, correct?
Yeah, and
Yeah.
that's that building right there. That's the inn right next to the stables.
Okay.
So what is the destination now?
Last we left off, I thought the idea was going back to Saltine, then heading to Ruthil, and then heading to Tollu's home.
Or giant hole in the middle of country.
Yeah, or a giant hole.
It sounds like there's two options according to Rax.
So yeah, so make sure I understand this. The hole is it south of Ruthil?
Yeah,
Am I saying
so
that right, Ruthil?
So that giant.
Okay, so there you go.
Yeah, that giant black area with the question
Yeah.
mark. That's where the Ravens
Oh,
go
okay.
down into.
Okay, that makes sense. Okay.
Yeah.
So that's where we, yeah, I believe that's where we should go. But I mean, that's where our enemy was last spotted, according to the Raven Queen scouts. But unless we feel there's some other urgency first, I don't call the shots here.
I wouldn't mind jumping down a hole again. I mean, one hole's turns out interesting enough.
Tollu, you don't think he was there for Set, do you?
What I sensed was not Set. I believe Set is trapped in the land of the dead.
That's good. Just saying, that's where he was raised last time, so, you know.
Yeah, Set made that hole, but I think Set may have awoken some things on his way up.
That's fantastic.
Well, friends,
All
I will
right.
stay with you. I'm sorry?
I was just remembering the giant snake.
Yes. I'll stay with you until the city of Sultine, and I need to return these the camels that we've borrowed. Their owners were very generous in that, and I'm worried about the city as it is. I will stay there because the city is basically unprotected except for one bard, apparently.
So, you have a noble mission. Please
Yeah, you got
give
your
Basso's wife his regards and make sure that they build a statue in his honor.
Absolutely. And I'll send your regrets that you were unable to help at all in that way. Tollu.
All right. There's also Harva as well. And
Yeah, give Harva a quick swift and kick in the ass too. He needs it. Tell him what his girl said.
think a kick in the ass might
Well-
not be appropriate, but I'll do what's necessary.
Well, do whatever it takes to get him out of his funk.
That's for sure.
Metaphorical kick.
Yeah.
Absolutely, metaphorical kick. I mean, Sting just learned about metaphors, so
Yes.
I'll be all for it.
But let's not teach Sting to do anything like that because he may not realize it's a metaphor. Sting,
Right, you are.
you ready to go?
Hey. Hey.
Family's in danger, bud. We gotta go. Don't worry about it. We're gonna walk for a few days. Let's just have some fun.
Okay.
So, guys, do we walk with Tristan to Saltine and then go to Ralphville and then go to the hole? Or do we go the other way to my people? My people guard an entrance to the Underdark, so we may have a portion mapped out. That may
I'd
be
say
a
I'd say
little
let's
less-
go for the more exclusive route, the one that has your people guarding an entrance.
Yes.
So,
But no,
so where
that
is
there
that
will
to
be
live?
a. So, if you guys are looking at the map, my
Yeah.
people live here, and there's
Okay.
an entrance to the Underdark here on this side of the mountains. But that means we will have to travel through the first level of the Underdark for a while, and before we descend further in and try to find out what's going on over here. If we go here, we descend straight to
Whatever
level
it is,
3,
right?
level whatever. We're jumping straight into something with no planning, no.
So you're saying
No,
it may be a longer but wiser approach.
I think
Instead of
if we
just-
can,
Hopefully.
The other thing too
if
is
we
that
could find information. Go ahead.
if you jump in, you don't know if you like how to get back up. Like,
Yes.
What do you-
So yeah,
and-
I'd say let's go for the mountain.
You turn into an earth elemental and you just earth glide back up. What do you? Simple.
right.
You say that like everyone can do it.
Oh, yeah, you
So
guys
DM.
are gonna be in trouble in the hole.
So Nick, if when the Raven relayed all that info to me, was the Raven able to see the cloaked person who summoned the person in purple as well, or no?
so the cloaked figure,
The black hooded person, yeah.
Yeah, the black hooded person was
Okay.
completely covered and
Okay.
had a big black box that he was sitting on.
All right, I'll relate this, of course, to everyone.
Now,
So-
now DM Tollu has a bit of an experience about depth when it comes to the Underdark.
Yeah.
Did it seem like they were at the bottom of this hole when they were seen, or
So,
were they somewhere like on a higher level?
Good question.
So with how far the ravens like got down, the depth was, I would say, like 3,000 feet down.
No,
Oh,
jeez.
so they're on unknown layers, like uncharted. They're
Oh,
down
man.
there, down there. Okay.
All right, Tolu, maybe you have a point then. Okay.
Yes, let's see. It's possible that my people may have some information on this disturbance. I don't exactly have the greatest relationship with my people, but I'm sure they'll help if it is this great of a threat.
Shall see.
As just a frame of reference, that's more than the Burj Khalifa.
Oof.
It's a massive hole. It goes very
Yep.
far down.
It is deeper than our tallest building.
Yeah, Nick likes to make us sweat.
Well, I think that's realistically our only option, unless someone knows of something else.
Does anyone
Go,
have?
yeah,
I don't know how many. I don't know how many ropes it would take for us to rappel down that 3,000
Yeah.
foot hole.
Unless you want to just skydive and then like feather fall if someone has
Mhm.
it.
I mean, I can fly.
Yeah, you can. Good luck.
Alright.
Good luck, Testa.
Guys, you really have
Well-
to diversify your skills. I'm just saying.
So, Nick,
yeah.
are there any river paths to the Underdark? That's a weird question, but like,
It's a good question.
No.
I know.
There is no known river pass to the Underdark that you guys know of.
right?
The sun worked up Minecraft.
I'm not saying that there isn't, but I'm just saying that no one's taken the time to try and go hunt for that.
Well,
Did,
we are in the presence of a priest of the god of the rivers. If there is one, and it's down there, maybe he has some
DM,
information.
did the ravens describe the environment around? Like, was it just rock? Was there water?
There was water.
That's probably,
Mute.
figure it out ever since so
I would.
Right.
So I would allow
Okay.
Josh to make a divine intervention, and he might get something.
I'm not going to use it on that though.
He's
That's
not going to use it on that.
Yeah.
Too heavy.
big
Too
iffy.
heavy.
Wait, what? Use it. Use it, priest. We
Mine
need all the help we can
interventions.
get.
That's a long rest, but I can't just use. You know, if we need to get teleported out of like a beholder's lair, I'd rather save it for that.
We could survive for a day.
That's a hail. You're saving the Hail Mary for a Hail Mary chance. All right.
Indeed, this is literally
No,
like
that is not a Hail Mary. Testa's holding a Hail Mary.
divine intervention. It's like a percentile die, and it needs to be like literally 10 or below for it to succeed.
Yeah, so it's not gonna. That's what I'm saying. So you try it. It's not gonna work anyway, but if it works, it helps.
But if it does work, then it's a week.
Yeah, but it's not gonna work. So just give it a shot.
I cannot help with this, I'm afraid. The Lord of the Waters has decided that your path seems to be the right one.
And it seems like Tristan's going to be going back to Saltine while the rest of you guys make your way to Karnak.
Looks like we have another Safune on our hands.
Looks like this is where we part, friends. I tell you to be safe, but I know you're not going to be safe. Good luck. Good hunting.
It was a pleasure to meet you.
Saltine for us, friend.
Likewise.
May the sands guide your path.
Alright. So, the party goes and makes their way all the way over to Karnak.
Wow.
And
are we stopping in Ruthville? Or are we going straight to Karnak?
You can stop in Ruthville, but that'll be like a ways away. You can also stop in Skuld, but I thought you guys want to just get straight to Karnak to get to the fastest way possible.
Okay.
I'm fine with that. Everyone else okay with that?
Good
Yeah.
Yeah, okay,
I
I'm
mean,
fine with that.
All right.
Tollu is stalling a bit, but also hoping for some allies if possible.
Time is of the essence.
It is.
Your god can't even see.
And a cut of the adventurers as they're they're making their way through the desert to Karnak. And we stop at Saltine, where Tristan is. Tristan's standing in front of... It's been some time later, and Tristan's standing in front of the alchemy shop, the Leviathan's brewery. And he has the keepsake from Bassa in hand.
So where are we?
So
Do it.
you guys are moving back, or you guys are traveling to Karnak. But while that's happening, Tristan is
This is
delivering
okay.
the
Gotcha.
the pendant.
Yo, Nick, is that a Sahagween attacking in the water, or is that just an ugly person? Like, right there.
That's a
Who's
post.
that?
That's a post. That's a wooden post.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, man, like that
No,
person is.
what you're seeing is a Kuatoa.
So Colin, what's Tristan? So Tristan enters the Leviathan Brew and he sees Boss's wife. What do you see? Say,
Bassa, you leave me, but we've been to extraordinary places. Hold on. I'm sorry, DM. My notes, because you made me get my notes out from the last part. My notes said Bassa still loves you. Am I talking to Bassa or to
to his wife.
his wife? Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, you had me confused for a second.
Yeah.
So I don't think I even know her name. Oh, okay. So you'll not believe me about this, but traveled to the land of the dead, and we've actually even met with Bassa. He gave us a message for you. He says he still loves you, and that he's going to be waiting for you. I know this is unbelievable, but I hope this will help bolster the story. And I do hand over the fish pendant that Bassa gave us.
Yep. And she takes it, and you can see like she gets a little teary-eyed. Thank you.
I feel like it's the least we could do. You know, the chance of meeting someone past the veil and to be able to bring a message back. It was too much to set aside. I hope it can give you some comfort.
Message from beyond the grave. People have been talking about lately that last night the sound of a woman singing could be heard. People could have sworn that was Tara. Tara was in disbelief. I think that you need to go see him.
I think I do as well. It sounds incredible. But yes, thank you for passing this on.
Thank you. And you make it to the blacksmith shop. And you can see Harva that's like sitting down on the stairs with his head down.
Arva, I know we weren't that sensitive in our last visit. You did help us though, and you're a good man. There are things we need to talk about. I mean, Tollu said that I should come here and give you a kick in the ass, but I thought that was not appropriate. It's difficult to believe, but we were in the land of the dead. We were actually able to speak to Tara, and now I hear things that are incredible. I hear that she was heard here recently. Is that too much to believe?
It was like a siren's call, bellowing out throughout Saltim. I could hear it so beautifully. It aches my heart ever so.
I think it's better than even a siren's call. A siren would be dangerous, but this message, I think, was true. When we spoke to her, she gave us a message for you. She says she loves you, and she says you're stronger than you think you are.
And he looks down, and as you say that, he kind of like his ears perk up, and wipes the tears off, gets up. I still have stuff that I need to do. I'm gonna get back. I'll make her proud.
That's the spirit there. I know you may need a moment alone, but I'll be in the city for a while. If you ever need support, if you need to talk, I'm here. I can help you.
Thank you, Tristan. And as Tristan turns back and leaves, the single bar that was protecting the Saltine comes, and in just a quick moment, he just says to you, "We have more adventurers. Hide by the Pharaoh. They're on the dock right now. Want to meet him?" And as that happens, we shift back, and the party is now moving through the jungle, or the forests near Karnak.
So, I've assumed, we've had time to bond and, kind of swap stories, because I imagine this trip was
It was a long one.
It was a long one. So we're all pretty familiar with each other, even more so than we were at the beginning of the trip.
And I would say that you, at this point, it's getting to nighttime, and the moon's overhead in the forest. You're by a river, and Tollu knows this river better than anybody.
I will tell you guys, keep your eyes peeled. We might not be alone in this forest.
What exactly do you mean by not alone? I mean, don't get me wrong,
Exactly
I'm
what I
the
said.
person.
Not alone.
I'm sure Tolu's people have eyes on us as we speak.
That too.
What other
But,
dangers await us in this dark forest, brother?
Well, my people have been pushing back incursions from the Underdark for generations. So, you never know what you'll find walking through this forest.
Sounds fun.
But Tollu will follow the river, find the switchback path.
And we're all following
It's-
Tollu.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's right.
At one point in the path, in the rock, it's real hard to see from this angle, but there is an opening that cuts back deeper into the mountains. And this is a choke point. You can only go to, maybe if you're small enough, 3 abreast through this corridor.
So you're around this area.
Oh, we're still in the forest. Okay.
Yeah, we're still in the forest.
My bad.
No worries.
Ooh. Okay. Well, yeah. I would be leading the way. With Sting, obviously.
Yeah.
Are we supposed to be seeing something on Roll20? Because my screen's blank.
Yeah, top.
Yeah, top right.
To
Or
refresh the page.
Yeah, I'll just do that. It's fine.
Dude, do you have our HP bars on our tokens?
Yeah, I got that now.
That's why. Okay. I can't see everybody else's, but I can definitely see mine and
Yeah,
Sting. That's crazy. Okay.
I was about to say, I think mine is slightly off,
HP
but
bar.
Yeah, there's a green bar above my token.
Ah,
It says.
there it is.
yeah, I think I edited my stats between when the HP was put on the token and now.
Yeah, I didn't give you vision. Let me just change that for you. Yeah, there you go. You should be able to see now.
All right, there we go.
Yeah, Eric, please stay with us.
Dude, me and computer, like, if I touch them, they just explode. But whatever.
I may need to go back to my notes real quick to remember what this map looks like.
And I'm sorry, the map is still looking just as a black square for me. But if it's just because I'm not there, then that's fine.
Yeah, Tristan, you're not with us yet. I think that's what happened. Nick, do you want to give them just your view, or like one of our views?
I mean, it's fine. I'm not with you.
Well, I'll get you in there soon. Don't worry.
Oh no, we're probably gonna get jumped by something.
Probably, yeah.
I'm following Tollu. I'm like keeping on Tolu's ass.
Yep.
Yes, stay near me and all should be well.
I am going to cast light on my shield.
Okay, how much light does that give?
That is a bright light in a 20-foot radius and dim light for an additional 20 feet.
So, okay.
Do your people not train you to see in the dark?
Unfortunately, I'm not blessed with that ability.
All right.
It
Well,
doesn't give much in this scale.
Well, if they didn't know we were here, then they definitely know we're here now.
We have nothing to hide from. Let them break on my shield of faith, and you're great warriors as well.
Tollu, make a perception check.
Oh man, I know I need to be going west at this point. I haven't been, but
Oh, nice, JD20.
You can hear the sounds of running and branches snapping.
If it helps, my passive perception is a 19, so...
Damn.
yeah.
Too shabby.
Does it sound panicked to me? Like, I've been on these patrols as well. Does it sound like they're tracking us, or does it sound like there's an issue?
It sounds like something is panically running and...
Yeah, Tollu will break off in a sprint, running in the same direction as they are. Which way is that?
So you hear it coming from the west.
Okay, yeah.
So
Tollu will run towards the waterfall.
We are bolting after Tollu.
Yeah, he rashes.
I draw my Kopesh ready to rock and rumble.
Don't jump in the waterfall, River Boy. I don't know how your god works, but it's probably not safe here.
I summon my patron's battle axe.
How far do I need to run to get to this disturbance, Nick?
So at this point, you need to run another. It looks like
to the southwest, though. Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, pure west.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then
Totally still leading the way. with Sting.
All right.
I'm sure Testa's keeping up nice and easy. Tollu's running at like 40 feet per round, probably.
Colin,
So
you
Testa,
see, Colin, you see a bunch of figures in front of you at this point in time as you are running from the sound of many, many footsteps behind you.
Just right on Colin's ass.
as soon as we see Colin, I'm definitely pulling an arrow. Or knocking an arrow.
You may want to run the other way.
State your business here, Drow.
And at that point, you start seeing, like, you're focused on the one that was running in front of you, but you can see that there's, like... Actually, I don't know if you can see from here.
Yeah, we can't see anything from here.
Yeah. So,
I can't even see Colin from here.
Yeah, so Colin can see at this... As you continue to run forward, and Agatha is waving back to not go.
Oh, turn around and please don't attack me.
State your business in our forest, Drow.
My business is running away.
Running from who?
And then, as you say who,
I me.
a huge group of these paled creatures coming out in front, humanoid.
Okay. Tollu takes off. Tollu takes off this way.
Yeah.
Unless you want us to roll initiative, Tollu's taking off and he's trying to lead him
Okay.
to where he knows the choke point is.
Yeah, so
Should be behind the waterfall, right?
yeah, behind the waterfall.
Don't know how to get there from here, but Tollu does. So,
And each
is this a? Yeah.
yeah,
Oh, I started to see him. There we go.
yeah. So there was a huge group, and each one of those tokens, by the way, is 10 of those things.
Oh,
Tollu is pretty worried that
As you
he
can hear, like,
run through this much of the forest, and there's nobody that's hailed us yet. But Nick, I might need you to lead a little bit, bro.
Yeah, don't worry. So, following the path, and you know that just south is where your home is.
Tollu is frantically searching for any rangers that might be on patrol.
And it seems like you don't see anybody near. Either there's hidden really well.
Are those things still on our tail?
You can see that they've started to slow down. Like, almost like it was something territorial.
Alright, if it doesn't seem like they're catching up to us, Tollu will stop and once again draw his bow on this drow. Now state your business in my forest.
I shine my shield like in his face too. So like that direct sunlight.
So with Agatha, I'm gonna just drag you into the room of secrets for just 1 second.
Okay.
Oh no.
There we go. Yeah? How much up?
Yep.
Yeah. Alright.
Still on that state your business bullshit.
Mm-hmm. I'm here to help you. You don't know it yet.
Well, that's ominous.
Mm-hmm.
Mind clarifying a bit?
I can clarify a little. The things that you just saw, that's what you're hunting, isn't it?
Hunting?
I'm not hunting anything in particular. I'm protecting my land at the moment. At the moment, you are just as much of a threat as they are, in my opinion.
What have I done?
You, a denizen of the Underdark, have intruded upon my people's land. So, state your business for being here, or we'll treat you the same way we treat most of the denizens of the Underdark.
Wait, my friend.
I come.
There's no need to be violent at this stage.
I'm not being violent yet.
If you give the man a moment to speak, I'm sure he will answer
Lady?
your questions. Lady?
Yeah, lady,
Lady.
sorry.
Okay.
You gotta establish gender roles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
Retconning.
You
He
haven't-
100% said the
I'm
lady.
Yeah, you haven't been here very long, but no, this is pretty diplomatic Tollu right here.
This is fully diplomatic Tollu right here.
Yeah.
Oh, good
This
to
kid
know.
hasn't even picked her up yet.
In the short time I've been here, this is pretty impressive, yes.
Well then, I commend you on your attempt
Restraint.
at diplomacy.
Name the danger that you're here to warn us of.
You didn't see the things that followed me?
They're
speaking
not
in riddles,
following us
Drow.
anymore.
You have a common enemy. If you want to know their name, they're called Emaskar.
And this guy.
Kate just says, what?
See?
I
The
don't
name is not as
remember.
important.
Does Tollu remember the Emaskar being that violent and feral? DM?
No. But you've also noticed that there's something weird with the forest, and it doesn't sit right with you with that dream that you had. And those bodies and how white they are were Amaskari bodies that were piled up.
Yeah, I assume they're Emaskari, but it's just Emaskari are usually a little bit more tactical than that. That just seemed like feral zombie nonsense.
Yeah, so it weirds you out because it's not something that you're used to.
So,
So,
what's going on with the Emaskari? Why have they taken on this new temperament?
the reason
Is it your doing?
is still... The reason is unclear still, but they multiply, they devour, they take over territory in my home, and soon will take territory in yours. So perhaps my help is important to you as well.
Mayhaps, or perhaps. Never mind. I'm told I need to be diplomatic. Somebody remove its weapons and we'll take it to see Archdurid Unas. And yes, Nick, I know, but Archdurid Unas is who I know.
In Undercommon, to the newcomer, Sakar is going to greet her and say, "We may have gotten off on the wrong foot, but I hope that you will comply for the moment, and the rest of my party will see you are not a threat." All in Undercommon.
Okay.
Sting is following her behind her, and let's see here. I'm just gonna do something real quick. Divide this by 2. Or yeah, I think that would be sword number. That'd be this. 3 and 6 would be sword number 3. So
Yeah.
he pulls out the rune blade, and he's going to
Okay.
follow behind. The rune blade is inert, or does it? Is it still? Yeah, is it still just a regular blade?
It's still just a regular blade.
Thing draws
right
it.
now.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
keep your
also, I will
new blade
describe.
on this thing. Oh, yeah, describe Agatha. Yeah, my bad.
I was going to say, yeah. For this exchange, as soon as it was clear we weren't being followed,
Yeah.
Agatha literally sat down on the ground, like sat cross-legged to not be as threatening. You see, so she is a drow woman, small, probably about 5 feet. She's dressed in dark traveler's clothes with a hooded cloak. That's currently actually the hood is down, so you can see her just fine. She has her skin tone is kind of charcoal, and she has scraggly white hair and eyes that are a very very light silver, almost bordered on white. And she has a bag with her, but she doesn't have any visible weapons or visible armor or protection. And she's a drow, so there's a very wide age range, but she has kind of an ageless look where you're not really sure if she's, I don't know, if she were human, you wouldn't be sure if she were 30 or 60. She's drow, so there's like a 400-year range where she might be.
Okay.
Mhm.
And as you escort Agatha down to Karnak, Tollu, you get to the the very edge where it's about to actually pass into the Karnak temple, or like the Karnak village and stuff like that.
Yes. So I've already through the little tunnel to get there.
Yeah.
Because at that point I would have stopped and called out because I assume there's a guard.
So getting to the tunnel, you end up seeing that there's 2 guards on both sides that have their bows drawn.
So is brother Tollu returning with his party and a guest for now. Will you let us through?
And they say, as they have their bows tightened, no entry permitted. We are in a very dire state.
That is why I'm here. Kansu has sent us visions.
And in the back, you can just hear an older fellow that Tollu you recognize. Lay off of them. Don't trouble that kid any more than you already do. And a gray-haired gentleman with a bow on his back waves to you guys. And Tollu, this is Ramsen?
Oh, this is about Father Ramses?
Yes. And
Got it.
he's also the head of the Ranger Squad.
Oh, is he doing double duty now? Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
he's doing double duty at this point.
Tollu will shake hands, druidic fashion, with Ramses and say it's been a long time.
It has. And
we hear that there's a disturbance in the Underdark. We're here to help, my friends and I, except for that drow. We need to question her once we get settled.
And this is the general look of him.
Yep, sounds about right.
As he nods, there is a lot to fill you in on as well, since you've been gone.
I was
making it to Karnak.
Yeah.
And coming from the top section. And let me just get Agatha in here.
Can Tollu make a perception check? Is Mother Cyrenaica around at all? Or just Father Ramses?
just Father Ramses at this moment as he's walking down, and you can see that tensions are a little tight, or like a little high here. Everyone, like, multiple rangers on shift, on duty right now. All the younger kids and younger adults also armed as well.
Definitely strange. We're a small village and we are martial, but this is definitely a higher alert than normal.
It is a beautiful little settlement that you hail from, and it is indeed unfortunate that there is such tension in the air.
And Ramsey says, to fill you in, Tollu, we've had many more Amaskari attacks, and they've been acting way differently than we've been used to.
How are our numbers? Are we able to supply an ample guard?
For the time being, yes. We've also had the help of an outsider as well.
Outsider.
Yes.
Huh. That's rare.
Fights just like us. He fit just in, right in.
Have any other druids come back from their missions?
No. They
Okay.
haven't.
Alright. Well, let's see this outsider of yours if they're not gonna take us directly to the Archdruid.
He has been on a scouting mission in the Underdark.
I see.
He hasn't come back yet.
Alright. What the? Hey, sir. You be respectful in my village.
As you notice that, you know, there's a few of the rangers that are looking at you guys and eyeing you, giving some dirty looks to Agatha as they're making their way through.
Sting still has her under watch, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And is there anything shiny on Agatha? Like any accessories or anything like that?
I mean, she would have given up her daggers. She would have given Sting 2 daggers. She would have also handed him a short bow and a quiver of arrows.
So
And-
Just put those in the bag for him. I don't know if Sting can pick up a dagger.
Yeah, so Sting like handed them back, or like put them in his like pouch, and he was like, "Oh, shinies, appreciate it."
Remarkable creature. I do have to admit, Agatha also has. It was vaguely shiny. She has a pendant that has a black gemstone that's cut in 10 facets.
Ooh, as he kind of like appreciating it.
You have an eye for the finer things. You'll go far in life.
Is that a metaphor?
A manaphor?
Whoa, jeez.
She had a pendant.
Next thing you know, that Sting has the pendant in his like claw.
In his big meaty claws.
As he's
Sleight of hand claw.
Yeah.
Ninja.
Shiny and neat.
Just shining. I think I'll want that back eventually, but now's not the time to press the point.
JK. As he puts it in his bag.
You're not seeing that bag. You put it in a bag.
That was
It's already in the back. So,
All
yeah.
right. Well,
So,
yeah, that's absolutely nuts.
as Ramsey continues, and he says, the activity at the Emissary have not only been more frequent, but also more violent and single-minded. Frankly, charging in. At first, we thought that it would be far easier, but we have been getting overwhelmed by sheer numbers, unfortunately. Having to fall back.
It seems that they're not pressing all the way to the waterfall. Have you noticed that they're?
Slowly, they have been getting further and further in on us.
I see.
We
All right.
have made preparations to evacuate if need be, and we have had steady reinforcements, or not, I mean steady soldiers ready at the front gates if anything crashes through.
We can definitely make a stand there if necessary, but
Yes.
hopefully it doesn't come to that.
You want to speak
Have
to
any
Dash?
scouts come back?
We have had.
Yes. Is Archdruid Unas doing well?
Right. About that. He has lost the right, or lost through the right of succession.
I see. Who has taken his place?
And the person that took the place, I don't know how to
Ptolemy.
pronounce that Ptolemy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ptolemy?
Yeah, I know. My bad, bro. I sent you a PT word. That's not fun.
Yeah. Ptolemy was the one.
This may have gotten slightly more complicated, guys, but let's go speak to the Archdruid.
Making it closer to the actual encampment, and you see this big green building with kind of like a statue of like the moon and a figure with a like half bird, half human look to it. On the top.
Tollu bows solemnly and walks in.
Walking in, you see sitting across from you in the longer hall is this gray-haired, this gray-haired druidic man in green robes with a wooden stick on his right side. Tollu, is it?
That it is.
I heard that you passed the trial, and you have garnered Khonsu's favor.
You sound surprised.
I am. No matter. You've heard what Khonsu has requested. Have you completed your task? And this is what he looks like.
My party and I shall be venturing down below to figure out what has caused the chaos in the Underdark. From what I understand, Khonsu just wants a reconnaissance, but according to some other deities in our party, this may be more of imminent strike that we must make. Rocks, do you believe we have time for just a recon mission?
I mean, obviously, I wish to. We must make haste because of the scouts, what they reported. But I understand this is your home, and if this is something you feel we need to deal with at the time, then so be it.
Well, my god cannot see where the moonlight does not touch. So he has sent us. He has sent me to garner more information. I've asked you guys to help risk your lives because it seems you guys are on a similar path, already have a similar goal. But if your gods are asking you to press further, then I at least will walk alongside of you, as well as the blessed of Khonsu Sting, who considers most of you as family. We will be by your side.
Of course, this is a threat that our lords and our masters have sent us to fight together, and I believe they would have it no other way.
Agreed. If the Queen of Fates sent me to you, and our gods are aligned to a common purpose, then there is reason for that. We must support one another.
More outsiders. I see you brought Tollu. And have you captured that spy on your own? As he's pointing to Agatha.
This one seems to have information on the Irmaskari and their new activities. She claims that she's here to ally with us, and my party felt that it would not be wise for us to kill her on the spot, so
For the
we have brought her
record,
here.
we more or less just kind of bumped into her.
Yes,
As
that
he
one
kind of,
is also.
as
Go
he
ahead.
like kind of makes a kind of sound as he hears like the ally with the drow.
I didn't say she was actually, I did say she wants an ally, yeah. Like,
Eh.
Tollu did not call her an ally, just for the record.
Yeah, that would have been bad. So he just says,
Would you like to speak for yourself, Drow?
No spy, no. You seem not too subtle to have brought a suspected spy into your encampment and introduced your leaders and brought us information about happenings here. But luckily, I'm not your enemy.
Drow, I brought you here because any one of us could end you at any time. Don't take us lightly.
I recognize the danger.
Speak if you have information.
I spoke to
Make
you.
yourself of use.
well, what time and what day you want to execute that drow? I'll leave it up to you. As he kind of just like throws that aside.
What information have you garnered, Ptolemy? I'm sorry, Archdruid Ptolemy.
As he kind of like puts his hand on his like chin, and he says, every 4 cycles, which like he says like days,
Mm-hmm.
the Emaskar change. More of them come out. I have witnessed this myself. Also, something peculiar about their bodies, tearing into them. It's almost like they are made out of wood. They still bleed the same, though. The rate in which they are appearing is quite troublesome, though. And if their numbers increase at this rate, we'll be having to leave this continent soon.
Have our warriors noticed any vulnerabilities with these new Imaskari?
Fire seems to be very effective.
Noted.
They don't seem very difficult in chokeholds either. But out in the open forest, it could be a death trap.
Okay. Is there a way to get around them? We need to get into the Underdark quickly.
The path. There is the old tunnels to the west. They'll lead you through there. It seems like they're mostly pouring out from the north. So luckily we haven't had to deal with multiple attacks from different angles.
Alright. Well, team. Test it. It seems we have a way in. What say you?
What say me?
Yes, leader.
That sounds good.
Alright. Do we take the drow with us?
I see no reason not to.
She did say she was here to help us. And
Indeed.
It would be nice to have a guide, because do you know exactly the ways of the Underdark, Tollu?
My
It
people.
would be a shame to delay my execution.
In Undercommon to Agatha, Sakar asks, "My lady, what skills do you have that could be useful in
Oh, you
the
lucky
inevitable
duck.
conflicts ahead?"
I have many skills. I can help you in combat. I can help you appear, perhaps to be a roving squad of these things that may get you far if you wish to avoid them.
That's fine. She shall lead the way, at the very least. She
Can you
can be
speak
a meat
Undercommon?
shield. I'm not listening to your conversation.
Oh,
I'm telling you that I've decided not to execute her on her spot for her insolence, and that she can lead our way. And she can be a meat shield, and I'm saying that to her face. But you can continue your undercommon conversation.
I was
I'm
just
not
wondering,
responding to you.
did your character butt into our back and forth?
No. My character can't. No, my character
Okay.
made a wisdom saving throw to see if he was going to kill her on the spot.
Ooh,
And decided not to.
Oh
Yeah.
god.
that would have been bad.
Yeah.
So, what's with the Eldritch Blast?
Will you stop attacking things in my village, sir?
I just love casting it. No, totally by accident. Sorry about that.
That's cool.
Man, I don't know how the Raven Queen does it, but
I
out
mean,
here we're a
you've
little more
seen it.
respectful.
She's crazy as fuck.
She's inscrutable.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no matter what realm we're in. Just green blast here. Alright, I'll be careful. Sorry about that. As I light a tent on fire. Okay.
Yeah. These villagers also are looking at me a little funny. It's not just the drow. So outside of Father Ramses, these villagers have not given me a warm reception. If you guys haven't noticed, so
We've
please
noticed.
refrain from fighting people.
Just
So-
a conversation for later.
Yes.
As have
And
I.
continue your little Underdark evil conversations.
Under common.
And I'm guessing at this point
Underdark.
you've moved away from like the arch, like the
Oh, I'm definitely not allowing this nonsense to happen in front of him.
yeah.
We have moved away. For sure. I'm assuming we're walking towards the west, actually. Like,
Yeah.
there's no reason for us to stay here.
As you make your way out, coming to the west, you guys are going to navigate your way to this tunnel, and I want someone to make a perception check.
Let's see, what's my perception? I got it, +7. Okay, we'll make your perception.
What time is it?
Oh,
What the hell does Kate Eagle Eye?
So, looking forward in like the direction, you notice that there is 3,
Nice.
probably 4 Emiscari that are like moving in like around that area. They can hear the kind of like the groaning.
She
Very-
holds up her.
Way less than the amount you saw in the north, but it does seem like there are the Emiscari coming in.
Just 3?
Just 3.
Yeah, she holds up.
Tollu will turn around and look, or go ahead and tell us, sorry.
She holds up her head just to signal them to stop. Like 3 or 4 up ahead. Can't really tell, but be on your guard.
Josh, I'm sorry, what's your character's name? Can you write it down somewhere? Like, change your name or something?
it's
In
the
Roll20.
car. Yeah, hold on.
Well, it seems their numbers are few. It's the car. Agatha, you want to prove your worth a bit?
Sakad.
How many
And to
are
be
there, Sun Kate?
3 or 4. It's smaller than the ones we initially met, but still definitely enough to jump us.
Only 3 or 4. Let us turn this ambush into an ambush of our own.
Okay.
Show us how helpful you can be. And
Alright.
Tollu will walk over to Sting and ask for Agatha's stuff back. Her weapons, at least.
Kate, hearing the suggestion of turning around and just killing these things, she's gonna pull out her longbow.
Ooh, I have an idea. Gather close to me.
Hmm?
And so, I'm
Okay.
going to, at first level, this doesn't travel with us. Never mind. Forget what I said.
Okay.
Alright, Kate's gonna pull out her longbow and be like, well, if we're gonna turn this ambush on him, I'm gonna take a shot at one of these things.
Okay.
Everyone, assume positions.
Yep.
Tollu
I will
hops on
ready an
Sting
Eldritch
and
Blast.
we walk.
Yeah.
Tollu hops on Sting and we step back.
I don't suppose I can roll a stealth roll first and then fire my shot.
Because your perception was so good, you are positioned outside of their range.
Alright, sweet. Yeah, she's gonna just take a grand shot at. Oh, Jesus, hell.
And the other thing is that this is cleave rules, so the monsters, when you do over their health, it carries over to the next group.
Oh, God.
You see Kate as she fires 1, 2, and 3 shots, and all of the Emiscar like fall down.
She just notches like 3 arrows in her bow and just fires them. She's like, what's this?
Also realizing that the Emiscar themselves are very fragile.
Yeah.
Sakar starts slow clapping.
Okay.
Remarkable.
Thank you for demonstrating your abilities with the bow.
That
That was more supposed to be a
impressive.
test of Agatha, but thank you. let's move on.
There will be more, have no doubt of that.
Getting to
Agatha will have more than enough time to prove herself.
getting to the cave.
But you do have your weapons back. That was the point of that.
And Sting makes sure to hand you your
I didn't tell him he had to do that. He may. I told him to hand back the weapons. You asked for it, Agatha?
The stone?
Yeah.
I didn't ask for it yet.
Okay.
Okay.
Sting still holding on to it. Coming to the cave entrance, feeling a cold breeze come through. Agatha, you're leading the way.
I guess I am.
All right.
Follow right beside her so that she doesn't face it alone at the front.
Sounds like Kate was up front too, since she wants to keep watch.
Yeah. She'll keep watch.
Going further down the cave as it winds and turns, you make it to a bigger passageway and the entrance to the Underdark. It has
That's not
begun.
Well, let's begin at the beginning.
How far do you know, Agatha? How far can you get us before you run into unfamiliar territory?
She can get you to second level.
Okay.
Her where she lives is at the beginning of the second level.
And yeah, like I don't know that, so I'm just gonna lead them in a random direction if that's what you're giving me.
So, just to give you a
Prove your worth, Agatha.
If you want to know like a general ideas of where to go, I can give you like directions.
Okay.
Like if you want to go back to where you come from, you go north, and then you go like northwest.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
In general, we will tell you that we're trying to head towards the break in the mountain. We think the disturbance is originating there.
Okay. I'm gonna leave him this way.
That narrows her direction. Okay.
Agatha, make a perception check.
Okay.
No, darn well, that's a trap, Agatha. Hey.
Killing it with the rolls today. Just wait till we get into combat.
Mm-hmm.
You hear the shuffling of many things.
Yep, you beat me to it.
All right, then I will turn to my friendly priest and say, "Be ready."
Of course. So I pull out my Kopesh and I fucking whick it out into the air.
What happened to Kate being in the front?
I'll move her up. Ew.
Okay.
Where's Rax in this?
Yeah, for some reason. No, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
There he is.
Yep.
Yeah, so I don't know what the hell's going on, like with my Roll20. It's the Roll20. Everything else is working fine.
Let's see. Does that? You good now?
Or hold on. I'll just refresh. You keep going. I'll keep refreshing. I'll let you know if it's not working.
Yeah. I'm moving your token for you right now.
Yeah, thanks, man.
Rex, do you have dark vision?
I do. Yes.
Okay, so his token has vision. Nick.
Yeah. I made sure to give it to him.
Okay.
Yeah, I will point out The
Mm-hmm.
thing that's right there. I don't know. Like I don't know your vision. There is something there. I heard many, but I see one.
By the way, each
Tollu
of
would see
these,
it.
yeah. So
That's 10.
Oh, it's 10. Okay.
is he like
Alright.
a group of them?
All right, there we go. I got it.
I guess the only way forward is through them.
If this is the direction we need to go, Agatha, and lead on.
There are many directions, and I will fire off an Eldritch Blast. Actually, I guess I get 2, don't I?
Yeah,
Yeah, I was like, you only get 1?
you get 2.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
There you go.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Not too shabby.
As Agatha blasts 5 of them in a row.
Look at that. 4 HP, huh? So guys, it seems like we're not necessarily in initiative if you guys want to open up.
And you can see the other 5 are not aware of where you guys are at the moment.
Looks to be easy pickings. As I hit it again.
Alright, well, let's make Agatha do all the work.
As
I can do this all day.
is shooting even more, and you can see the Eldritch Blast piercing like 3 of them in a line, 2 of them in a line, and they drop.
Well, Brother
Eh.
Tollu, do you think she has proven her worth yet?
I think she can kill worthless scum. I don't know if that proves anything.
You'll come around.
As you can see, there's blood dripping on the floor, body parts strewn about.
Let's make sure she doesn't lead us into a trap before I start giving her a stay of execution.
Tollu, make a perception check.
Tollu?
Yeah.
What did Tollu do?
See something. God damn, the perception checks today.
You can hear the sound of clawing and of something smacking against a rock.
I'm guessing Tollu needs to look up.
It's coming from behind.
Behind?
Yeah, and you
That's
look and
not fun.
there's a crevice here. That was... And looking behind that, you see that
Here?
there's these... Yeah. You see that there's the Emascari. But... they are literally smacking their bodies against the stone. Blood dripping out, as you can hear sounds of cracking bone. One falls to the ground. 2 fall to the ground. And you look down at where all the Emascari that Agatha blew away, and you see that, like, the bones and, like, where, like, you see, like, the arm, and, like, a severed arm, but, like, instead of a bone, it's like a piece of wood as the bone.
That's weird.
So, that's one. Can I tell what's attacking these Emascari?
They're
Or are they
attacking
attacking
themselves.
Alright.
I don't think that is normal behavior. Do they do this often, Brother Tollu?
Not to my knowledge. I guess we should just let them deal with themselves, though. As long as they're not fighting us, we can move on. Unless you feel like killing it.
Leave these to their fate, but it seems that there's far more than normal going on here.
I would agree with that. It's also consistent with my visions, which I have told them about. I didn't tell them about the nightmare, but I told them about what Amon showed me, which is enough. I told them about the white bodies and the giant tree. So you guys would know what I'm looking for down here, and that I think it's a threat.
Are you sure it's wise to just leave them?
Am I sure it's wise to leave them? I see them as no threat on their own.
Your decision.
That's the decision.
It's strange behavior for sure. It's definitely odd to see things just stand there and take the hit.
Well, do you want to finish them off, or should we keep going?
I think we can leave them. Haven't given us a reason.
Well then, Agatha, lead the way.
That's what I've been doing.
Going to want to catch up, friends.
Two characters, guys. It's not that easy.
You can see that there's like a few of them, like 4 or 5 in the MS guard that are slowly shuffling towards you guys through the cave. And you can see that when they're walking to you, they have a really hard time, like their limbs are like have like rigor mortis. And they can like barely move as they're getting closer to you.
These don't seem as fearsome as they were. I don't know why that worries me.
Seems like they may be taking orders from something.
And you can see that as you just like you have like your 2 like fingers out and you poke the eyes out of like one of them, and like it burns their head, and it like follows suit to like 2 others.
I am afraid that they go down too easily. Something is amiss.
And
the Underdark.
You can see that there's more that are walking towards Rax, and they're like trying to reach out. And they're so slow and cumbersome that you can easily dodge out of the way of it, like trying to like grab at you. Continue, Josh.
Oh. Just... The Underdark is far more dangerous than this.
Well...
And these creatures are blatantly hobbled.
That's what we're going to figure out, right?
It does make me wonder. If these are what is threatening your people, then you would imagine that they would be no threat at all, even in great numbers.
Well, you saw the ones that were chasing our friend Agatha here. I'm assuming she wasn't running from them if they were this weak.
Not at all.
We must press onward.
And Tollu, make a insight check.
That's not good.
You faintly remember something that the Archdruid said something, northwest, something. Kind of just pops in your head for a second as you're talking about these strange acting Amscari. And it fades away.
Alright. Well, it seems like if northwest is what I remember, and Agatha is leading us to the northeast, Tollu might start getting a little suspicious. But we shall follow for now.
The DM, do these things seem like they have any capacity for speech?
The one, like, or the ones that were chasing after you originally were yelling out, like, and maybe they're able, and some of them before, you could actually hear simple phrases, like devour, kill, and stuff like that, but nothing comprehensible.
Okay.
DM, do these creatures normally possess souls? Are they sentient? Are they normally sentient creatures?
If you actually went up to one of them, you notice that their bodies are made out of, like, it looks like flesh, the bones are wood, and it has blood in it. It feels like it's alive, but at the same time, too, make a religion check.
Gosh, I wish this were higher than it is. I hate that religion is an intelligence thing and not a wisdom thing. That's another 7.
Yeah.
I agree.
No clue. These things are a mystery. What are they, even?
Then suppose Kay can roll some sort of medical check just to sort of see if they're some sort of man-made creature, like actual things.
Yeah, make a medicine check.
Dang, my medicine's so much higher.
Yeah, I'm like, did you not feel like that might be a thing to recommend to the druid? or to the cleric?
17.
It's a medicine check, but
Blood, sticks, flesh. It looks like a living creature, but at the same time too,
Yeah,
you don't know how someone could create something like this by means that you can think of.
Kate's really confused. She's just like, this is the weirdest thing I have ever seen the inside of. It looks like it's alive, but at the same time, it doesn't. If someone were to have made these things, I have no idea how they would have gone about it.
I fear they are not natural. They seem like pale imitations of true Amscari.
Well, you think someone's just mass producing them or something?
Turning the corner, Agatha, you see a bunch of them in the corner, like, just, like, blocking the way. And one's, like, right in your face. As it's, like, trying to reach his hand over to you.
Okay. I will do the best that I can with an Eldritch Blast, which I think is going to be a disadvantage if I'm that close.
Yeah, disadvantage.
And yet.
9 force damage as you blow it away. And another one. And you're slowly cleaving through them. Soon there's only 2 left. And
apparently I should have come down here alone.
I would not get overconfident just yet, my friends.
the blood is seeping into the ground, body parts flying, breaking like twigs. There's 2 left. Looking at you.
I'd like
Strange.
to walk up to one of them and make a thorough inspection at close range, since it's pretty obvious that they're not, like, a physical threat to us.
Okay.
Gonna give it a hug.
So what kind of thing you want to do? Like a medicine check, a nature?
I think it'd be more
Can I
beneficial.
insight on it? Is insight a useful skill?
Okay, do an insight. See what you can pick up from it. Studying it closely.
Nat 20.
Whoa!
Rolls tonight.
All right.
What can I divine about
our
this
boss
creature?
battle?
I'm going to take you in the secret room.
I would love to go into the secret room. Tell me of these creatures.
You see great pain, great agony in their face. You see that there's something else deeper within. You see joy. You see something twisted. You see life springing anew. You notice that every time Agatha blasted them, they let it happen. Their body parts seeping into the ground, the wood. What could it mean? Are they plants? Do they regrow? And it looks at you longingly, wanting to be reborn.
Oh, shit.
And I'm hoping that he picks up on anything following us.
Friends. Stop.
Yes.
We must refrain from killing these beasts.
How come?
They are not what they appear to be. As I suspected and said earlier, they are amalgamations of some sort. They want us to kill them.
And why is that not something we should comply with?
If you look and notice every time we have felled one, what an unnatural mess they made upon their death. The blood is seeping into the ground instead of pooling.
They're spreading their seed.
So you're saying that we have to make it to our destination without killing any of these things?
What I'm saying is that I feel that each death fuels whatever abomination created these monstrosities.
So what's the point? Make more just to kill them? Doesn't seem all that. Kinda seems a bit counterintuitive.
If there is a creator, a greater abomination than these individuals, then I believe it may be feeding off of their deaths.
Oh, we know that there's a creator. The creator isn't here, though.
It feels, and bear with me on this, but they feel vaguely plant-like, as if they are grown rather than created.
Huh. So
That tracks.
what? Do we just take a torch to them and just burn them so they leave no mess?
It is worth a shot. But if they prove no harm to us as they have so far, I at least feel we should be less liberal with their destruction. For I feel deep in my soul that it feeds a greater monster that we may encounter.
Well then. Agatha, lead forward, and we will try not to kill these things. As long as that's okay with you, Chester.
Crazy hot.
So, DM, this might be a big ask, but consider I've been spending holding this thing off, I'd be able to scoop up some of the blood and put it in a vial, since I do have an alchemy kit.
By the time that you look down to where the blood was, it's already seeped into the ground. You'll have to make more spill.
Okay.
You see what I mean? The blood does not pool as if this were normal dirt. It goes elsewhere.
Well, this is the Underdark. Who says that this is normal dirt?
It just goes down further and further.
I have no problem not killing these things as long as they don't get in our way. So,
And also, DM, how high is the ceiling?
The ceiling is cramped.
Okay.
Sometimes you actually have to bend down to actually like get through some of these like cave sections.
Since there are just 2 of them left, can I push past them?
Make a athletics check.
Okay.
not terrible.
And they try to grab onto you, but they're so weak that you throw them back.
Shall we go this way?
Indeed. So what I'm going to try, Nick, really quick, is I'm going to slam my shield into them as an unarmed strike to try and disable them without, like, shedding blood.
Okay, make an athletics check, and the higher that you roll... Actually, no. Actually, yeah, just make one. Let's see.
I was about to say, otherwise there's like just a normal attack rather than like...
So,
Okay.
your athletics check, or like you slam them on the wall for the drill, like to push them off, and you put a little too much force as they get smashed into the wall and they start to crumble. A little bit of blood's leaking from them as they're withering away.
Agatha, quickly!
I try to swoop in and pick up some blood.
Alright, make a make a sleight of hand check.
Okay.
Guess this looks like devil behavior. Tollu might kill you if you try it.
You get your vial full, bright red.
Excellent.
That's up to Tollu what he thinks about that.
It seems that our priest friend here is working with this drow, so I guess it can't be all bad, but careful of those devil type moves. Nothing goes good from blood magic.
What about trying to identify it?
I agree with you, Tollu, that blood magic is a terrible art, but we are in a terrible place, and it is obvious this is no normal blood. The more we know about our enemy, the easier it will be to defeat them.
We're done here?
Are you done here?
I'm moving on. I'm not even talking to you right now.
Well, we will follow. This is the hardest way to move. We can't see it. It's the skinniest path ever.
I tried to make it as movable as possible.
The lines of sight are weird.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we can only see around corners, so...
But wait, there's more.
Well, I could blast them Perhaps somebody who's strong might want to try to just push them out of the way.
Yeah, Kate can try that. She's gonna try and incapacitate them. Using her key to sort of render them, I guess, stunned. So she's gonna use an unarmed strike against these guys.
Okay.
Let's see if this works. 11?
11 hits.
Yeah, okay, so 10. She just straight up channels her key to sort of incapacitate them.
So, doing your best not to be lethal about it, you use your key and you try to stun them, hitting their pressure points and making those indentations around their body. They're still standing upright. You realize that they don't have normal nerves like a human. They really do feel like some kind of like plant-like creature.
Kate's very... She kind of has a bit of a... I'd say she's worried about this, just kind of confused, like, okay. So she just realized that to the group. Well, punching them's useless unless you want to kill them.
As I believe we have seen, they are not true beings. They are crude amalgamations of life.
Yeah.
Does someone want to attempt fire?
I'd have to use 2 key points to try that. Hold on, do I have a torch on me? Does Kate have a torch? She does, okay. She's gonna pull out a torch, light it, and then stick it to one of these things.
Alright, make a strike.
I'll just roll like an unarmed strike.
Yeah, an unarmed strike, yeah. And you won't get the proficiency of it, so... Oh.
Okay, just straight up.
So, true to being plants and being made out of wood, you touch it and they just light up. And you start to like shake as more and more of them catch on fire, burning away into just ash.
What happens to the blood?
There's just ash now.
Well, see, that fixes
Good
it. No need
news.
for blood magic.
Fireworks? He doesn't, but fire certainly does.
So, torches.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, for those of you that can't light fires.
Okay, it's only got like 1 fire spell, not require me to use 2 freaking key points.
Well, if we're settling on fire, perhaps somebody who has a torch or some fire spells should be in the front.
Unfortunately, I did not prepare any fire spells for this journey, other than light, which unfortunately does not do damage.
Fine, Joe. I'll travel in the front with you. Lead on. This thing's gonna have to come with us too, because I can't follow from the front and the back. That's just too much for me.
I mean, you could ride him.
I don't know. It might be too small. I mean, my 2 things won't move together. Can you get rid of Sting for now? Just let me.
Yeah.
Sting's not gonna fight right now.
You can select and drag multiple tokens you control.
Sting is just hidden now. He'll follow you.
Thank Tollu pulling it.
I'm just hauling ass.
It's straight away. I figured I'd move through that quicker because I know it's the turns that mess us up.
And watch those corners.
Yeah, standing in front another group of 10 as they're...
Another group of 10, huh?
Yeah. And this time, you see that they're motioning and smacking each other on the rock around them.
So they're attempting to bleed. Tollu will rush up and cast Flame Blade.
Okay.
That's a bonus action. So. Actually, I don't know. Displaying VTT, does it harm when I cast it?
On hit, the target takes 3d6.
Okay, so I have to make a melee spell attack.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So that was a 20 to hit with 11 fire damage.
Yep, and you cleave through a bunch of them.
Is that double the 22?
It is 22. There's still a few of them left at this point.
Still on me, guys, or will somebody else attack?
Go, get stuck on a torch.
I'd say we're generally low on fire.
Okay, well, I will. I guess I'll swing again. 17 to hit.
Yeah.
8 more damage. I don't know how much that's doing,
So yeah,
but
you're slowly just making your way through them.
Supposed to know how about it, and its stats are supposed to shoot them out.
But what you need to do is make sure you
There's like 2 more in the back, and they've actually like broken their heads onto like the rock, and they fall down with the blood dripping down.
if Tollu stabs their bodies on the ground, does the... Oh, nope, not one. Never mind.
Yeah. So you're about to like swing at them, but they like fall to the ground as they just like drip out blood now. Dead.
Alright, well... I don't
Even
wanna waste
without
the spell,
us,
so-
they are killing themselves. They are definitely doing this to feed something.
Well, let's push onward. Agatha, which way?
To the right.
To the right?
Looks a bit more open.
Is that even an open space for me, Nick? That looks
Yeah.
like a weird little... Okay.
Yeah. There's a pillar right there.
Oh, so we can't walk past it?
Yeah.
Okay. So do we need to go to the left, or?
Actually no, you can walk past it. It's just that it's
Oh,
hard.
okay.
Yeah.
It's just making the vision weird.
It's
So,
making the vision.
I'm out here by myself is basically what you're saying.
Yeah, moving through. And you see that there's already bodies that are like on the ground, and a few of them left that are breaking themselves in the middle.
We're just swinging. Do whatever you can to burn them before they die.
So swiping through
Maybe
and
light
killing
a few more
of
torches,
them.
guys. Maybe it shouldn't just be me. Anybody? I have a flaming blade. If you have a piece of wood, you can light it on fire as well.
You killed 4 of them as more of them are dropping ash and blood.
Yeah, I'll take up a torch and start blazing.
Yeah. So I can keep pushing the button, but I don't know how fast I can do it while they're...
I mean,
26 fire
And I keep...
damage.
I have no fire, but I can attempt to grapple to keep them from harming themselves.
Yeah, grapple it, and I'll light it
Yeah.
on fire.
That sounds really safe, yeah. Yeah, I can attempt to grapple with dexterity, right?
Yeah, acrobat. I think athletics is how you grab. Is how you have to grapple.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's just how
generally
you
it's athletics
initiate.
versus... Yeah.
Yeah, you can use acrobatics to escape a grapple.
Oh, the target.
Yeah, you can escape it with acrobatics.
Okay.
I don't suppose radiant damage can burn away the blood.
So when you use, the last, like the sacred flame that hit one of them, you notice that it still was dripping blood. It wasn't burning it.
Right.
So yeah, you have it grappled right now. Before it can harm itself more.
Totally stabs it.
Yep. Burning away now. And you notice that every time you come across them, they're way, way more damaged as than before.
I think we need to move quickly. It seems like this is happening faster as we go along.
And you hear
let
a
me know when
loud
10 minutes have
crunch
passed, Nick.
as the one that there was like a group of them in the back, and there was only like 4 of them left. As they smash into their heads against the rocks, more blood dripping down, and you can actually start to hear the echoing of cracking like the cracking wood echoing out through the tunnels.
Oh. I feel like they've just gotten done with whatever the hell they were up to.
Yeah. Nick, you gotta help me with time, man. I don't know when 10 minutes are gonna pass, but...
9 more minutes.
Okay. I don't know if I can even run the way I'm trying to go. I can't see. It's a little...
Yeah. Sorry about that.
I think there's a path here.
Yeah, there is. 2 more left on each token as they're like smashing themselves into just like piles of limbs.
Oh, did I pass a token? Is that one right there?
Yeah, there's like 3 or there's like 6 in like the different corners of the room and stuff like that.
Guys, make work of them. Pick up their bodies. Use that to light the rest of them. I don't know. Just light them on fire.
So, killing the last 2 over here, and then you see in like behind you as like there's 1 more left, as it's like trying to smash into itself, and there's 1 more left on this side as well.
Alright, well. So we'll rush to the far one, hoping the group takes care of the closer one.
Yeah, Kate's gonna take out a torch and whack. I would imagine she's probably still holding her torch, so she's gonna whack the closer one.
As you destroy both of them. One more loud crack rings out. Deafening the hall.
Seems ominous.
Coming to, you see that there's a bunch of them just lying dead. Or, like on the ground now.
These ones are all lying on the ground?
Yeah. And it looks like just like their body parts have just been ripped asunder from their own self-mutilation.
Yeah.
Dude.
I would like to continue lighting their bodies on fire as possible, just to stop even a little bit of blood from leaking.
Yeah, so just go for it. As you strike.
Should be striking with advantage now.
Yeah.
They're on the ground.
So yeah, you're burning the bodies as they're like spreading. And you're noticing that the blood, like there was no more blood in them. Like it was just like a dry husk as you're burning them. More like,
So weird.
Alright. Well, it seems like we may have been too late.
What's happened has happened. I'm sure we won't have to wait long to see the results of this blasphemy.
Let's press forward. Unless you guys want to strategize for a bit.
Where are you leading us, Lady Agatha?
I was just about to ask. Onward to the next level below.
Alright then.
The next level below.
Which I fear, with his blood dripping downward, we will see the results of it there or further down.
I have a feeling you're right.
And with that, we'll make a quick, short break.
Alright.
Yeah.
This is a real dungeon crawly.
Yeah.
This is really
It's just,
wow.
like, the tension is building.
Yep.
Yeah, I knew the first level would be really easy, but I'm scared that Nick decided to make it to where he's just justifying that the next level is going to be twice as hard.
Yeah, I'm on the edge of my seat still. Like, I know this is not going to go well.
None of you guys brought fire. Nobody.
I have a fire spell, but it's at 5th level. And I'm kind of saving that for whatever we actually need to burn.
Yeah. I've got Hellish Rebuke.
Yeah.
Where are you guys on the map? I somehow lost my
It doesn't matter. Nick's going to bring us to a new map.
And we're going to the next map, so yeah.
Yeah, it's the freaking navigation. It's glitchy.
But yeah, Sting's going away for now because Sting has no fire attacks.
Useless add-on. Yeah, no, I mean, I've got...
Hey,
like,
if anything, you're the useless add-on. Haru probably had some fire arrows.
You know, I don't remember. I cannibalized his character sheet for this character instead of just making a new one. I just, like, redrafted the character sheet from the beginning.
Makes sense.
But why, though?
Well, because Haru, like, even now, Haru's, like, 1,000 miles away, because he's still in the deserts of Mulhoran. Like, we're on the edge.
Bro, this is Nick's campaigns, man. He'll come back 37 times.
Oof.
Jay is in this world.
God damn, Jay. I miss Jay. Jay was nice. Jay was the beginning of your owl fetish.
Jay was the beginning of my owl fetish. Misguided warlock.
I was about to say, Agatha's a warlock, and I'm interested to see where that goes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I do like...
I bet you'd like to know.
I thought Agatha was hiding the fact that with anybody. Like, she immediately started pulling out Eldritch Blast. And I was like, oh, okay. Guess she's not hiding it.
I'm sure we will learn as time goes on.
Yeah. There are other things that are hidden.
I've been quite friendly.
Yes, you have. I appreciate that.
Hello
I mean,
there.
hi, Nick.
Hi there.
Oh no.
What
I
fresh
think she deserves
horror.
all the animosity that I've shown her. All of it.
Well, that's the thing is, like, you come from this environment, like, in the deserts, you know, we really don't have the time for, like, prejudice in that way.
It's not prejudice. She's from the Underdark, and she's attacking she's not necessarily
attacking what?
She,
Yeah, I was about to say, do you have proof of that, or is that prejudice?
She was leading. She was running in a direction of a hidden village where she should have met guards before she got to that point.
You know, I feel like that's more the fault of your guards than Agatha. You know?
Well, my guards aren't out there anymore. They weren't out there anymore. We found that out later. But
Yeah.
I arrested her, right? It's not like I killed her. I arrested her.
We're
She
proud of
looked
you.
at me funny.
And my
The
point
rest of
stands,
my-
if that was
the
a
rest
hidden...
of my scouts would have killed her.
Yeah.
If that was a hidden village, you just brought me and showed me the location.
Yeah.
So if I was malicious, I could bring my drow army and attack.
Maybe that's why
Yeah.
your village doesn't like you. You just bring people into the hidden leaf village.
You guys are the ones that told me to trust this girl. I tried to kill her outside, so I don't want to hear nothing from any of you. Because I will turn into a dragon right now and eat her. That's not a problem. She's not leading any drow armies here. See her patron save her then.
Hey man, at level 10, everyone's level 10 is where things start getting wild. Like, some of the spells I have are fucking wild.
Yeah. But I mean, as a non-full caster, fighting a circle druid at level 2, like when everyone's level 2, fighting a circle druid sucks. And then when everyone's level 10, it sucks again. Just because level 10 is when we start getting elemental forms and
fucking A, dude.
It's like, gosh darn it, like, why are you just in my space setting me on fire right now?
Well, that's the funniest. I love that, like, clerics, like, when you hit level 10, like, deity senpai actually could notice you.
Yes, you learn to pray, but you decide not to pray. You didn't do it. Oh,
hey man, we might need it later. Hell, we might need it right now.
Yeah.
And that's another thing is, like, in the player's handbook, Sobek is lawful evil. So it's like, even if we do call his help, he may not give us the kind of help we want.
Yeah, but this is chaos. You gotta lean on that and hope that he wants to set this back in order.
Yeah.
So he can just cause chaos later.
Well, no chaos. Sobek is very much status quo. Like, the way, like, I'm thinking of him in my brain is like, yeah, he's evil, but, like, he does his job. Like,
he's evil for a purpose.
Indeed. Like, especially with Egyptian mythology, like, Mot, the order of the universe, is like, needs to be maintained. And so he'll just do bad shit to maintain that order, where some other gods might not do bad shit.
Mm-hmm.
He's like a very harsh deity.
Yeah.
Makes a lot of sense. Oh, come on, Nick. Where's the beholder? I'm waiting for a real battle.
So, are we ready to begin?
Why not?
Are you moving us to a new map?
Oh gosh.
You want to take a quick roll call? See if everybody's here.
Is everyone here? Just a quick roll call.
Racker here.
A.
Let's say I'm present.
Sakar present.
Alright. Deafening quiet as Agatha's leading you through these halls, and starts to get wet. You see the water kind of dripping from the caverns. You see moss growing on the sides. There's a pool of water in front. There's even a tree log in the water that's floating.
This is bad.
Well, this is home, right, Agatha? Lead the way.
And
Careful entering the water.
as you're looking in front where there's a landmass, you see that there's a figure.
Oh. Can I roll perception to see if I can make out what the hell this thing is?
Yep.
So, get a refresh.
I definitely cannot see the figure from where I am.
Let's see how good Kate's eyes
Is it over here, Nick?
Yes, it's right in almost the middle.
No, she can't see shit!
You can't see anything.
Hold on, do I have a... Okay. I'm just hearing things.
Does Agatha recognize the figure?
No. Its back is turned to you. It's shirtless.
Is my 10 minutes up?
Of a tree is on his back. Your 10 minutes
Does
is
Tollu see this figure?
Mm-hmm. It appears I can see him.
You can see he can see him because he has 120 dark vision. He's right out of your range, Tollu.
Okay. Well, Tollu's still following Agatha if he can't see it.
Yeah.
I will tell people right about there. You should be cautious. There's a figure there. I see he's in robes with the tree tattoo.
What color robes?
Nope, that's the enemy. Let's go.
I draw my Kopesh.
Roll for initiation.
Initiative, yay. We're about to get dexed by another sorcerer. Yay!
Oh, I'm sorry. What did I roll?
Ooh, I will
I'll do it
take. Oh, wait, shit. I forgot to go on my freaking character.
As real quick.
Oh, Nick didn't actually put the initiative order up yet.
Oh.
Oh, there it is.
There it is.
Nick, I think my vision is set wrong because I didn't know we were in the dark. I can see him.
Really? Oh. You know what? It is messed up because of the light.
Did you?
For the record, Kate rolled 16 for initiative originally, except I didn't have her clicked.
Okay.
Of course, it.
I'm last.
Last.
Are you? Oh yeah, you are. Tristan, what the hell, man? Aren't draws supposed to be dexterous?
Wait. Someone joined the chat.
Hey, look at that guy.
I just want to see how you guys are doing, that's all.
Okay.
Alright.
Yes.
You're doing much better with the Gloomstalker friend with us. Definitely appreciate you stopping by.
Hey Nick, is my token coming up? You wanna do that again?
Oh, my bad.
I don't know what's going on. I don't know with my thing.
I think we're getting feedback from you.
Yeah,
For me? Alright, yeah, hold on. Okay, I'll mute it. Hold on, I'll fix it.
Alright.
Oh. Well, Sting rolled a nat 1 and is still higher on the initiative order than me.
Damn.
Yeah,
Does that shit from time to time?
Yeah, Sting, I think, got an extra proficiency boost from being a champion warrior at some point. Champion fighter at some point, so he's just extra dexy now. Which makes him funnier when he tries to stealth away or do sleight of hand and stuff like that.
Y'all ready to fight this blood-infused super monster that we're about to fight? Because there's no way it's
Not
just a
at all.
dude. There's no way it's just a dude.
Okay, let's do this.
Sting needs to draw two
Who are they
swords.
fighting?
What's the mechanic for that?
It's just an action to draw your weapon. Bonus action.
You're gonna make me take 2 actions right now to draw my weapon?
Nah, just bonus action.
Okay, an action and a bonus action. He can draw his 2 weapons.
Yeah.
Okay, but which 2 does he pull?
He pulls out the shiny blade.
God damn it, Sting! Let's figure out what shiny blade does first.
Shiny.
Is that all he pulled out? Just shiny blade?
Yes.
God damn it, Sting!
And the whole room sparkles for just a second, and you can see that it's shining a nice light. And it extends out to 120 feet around him.
I don't think my initiative roll registered with my token.
What was it?
This is 2.
It was a 2? Okay. I'll just add you in there.
Golly. Hey, Agatha, why are you still Tristan? What happened?
I'm not though. I get this in there too.
That's just his name.
Oh, that's the trees dude's name?
Is the feedback
okay.
I
gone?
think so.
Yeah, okay. Thank you.
No, actually, no, it's still Tristan. Never mind. Huh.
Boy, that's confusing, Nick. Don't name you can't name your character. Your bad guys after us.
Dude,
Don't worry, that wasn't actually, that wasn't the bad guy.
Okay.
Yeah. What did Agatha get? Again?
15?
Already in the turn order.
Alright,
She's in there.
just making sure.
Yeah, there's a drow out there. That's just a picture. That's 15. Which makes sense.
Yeah.
I'm assuming that. I was just wondering. That's why I thought Tristan might be the bad guy.
Testa, you see this figure standing, facing his back towards you. What do you do?
Having fun?
Oh, mighty leader.
I will.
Ass.
No
Try to go
pressure.
fast.
I'll just. I will run my 50 feet of movement,
Yeah.
and then key point, bonus action, step of the wind to go another 50 feet.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Not quite at him. I'm gonna take the dodge action and just ask him to say, "Hey, who are you?"
No response back.
Alright, that's my action.
are you guys fighting Torbrand? Seriously?
Oh god, is that who you're thinking?
Torbrand cut his way. Darn it! Torbrand was cutting down everything he saw down here. If this thing is overpowered, it's your fault, man.
It is not. Okay, it is Nick's. I'm just here to hear what happens at the end, like I did last week. Just catch the end of the episode.
What is
That
Torbrand just
guy's
pick up?
been feeding off the blood of the things that we've been killing. You decided to go full doom on him last week, so I'm assuming that didn't help.
I didn't. Nick did. Okay.
Yeah. Kate, you're up.
Okay, how far away is this guy?
This guy is
Super.
super
He's a
far.
distance.
110 feet away from you.
Okay. Yeah, for now, Kate is gonna... I could snipe him from here. So... Got 13 arrows. Why not? This fool's clearly something. God, I'm so gonna regret this. Okay, she's gonna pull out her longbow and take a shot.
Yep.
I'm so gonna regret this.
Don't worry. If there's anything to regret, I'll regret it first.
Oh, does that hit?
So you literally throw the arrow, like you shoot the arrow out, and you see the figure catch the arrow, not even looking at you from behind.
Kate loads up another arrow and fires.
All right.
See if it works. Yes, 19.
The second arrow flies across and hits him like slightly like hits him in like the left shoulder, like a scratch. And then you see the scratch start to heal up Testa.
FML.
Ah, shit.
Oh no.
Really? Okay.
And as a bonus action. Okay, as a bonus. Okay. Yeah, she's gonna dash over there using Step of the Wind.
Alright. Dash.
So what is that? 55 times 2, since that's basically double her distance.
You could make it to it.
110 feet.
Excuse me. Sorry.
Nice.
Alright.
All the way up to him.
Get in Testa's back as you're like have your bow aimed at him.
At this point, she's ditched her bow and got her scimitar ready.
Oh. Agatha, your turn.
Okay. Yeah. I will move to about there. I think that's about as far as I can go. And start blasting.
Start blasting. Alright.
Yeah.
Aiming squarely on his chest. Both shots beam out. 23 damage in total.
Okay.
That's all I got.
And after you do this, the figure turns around. And when he does, see a purple crystal lodged in his chest cavity.
Yeah.
That looks like somewhere to hit.
Tollu, it's your turn.
Brother Nick,
Yes.
I have a question for you.
What
Is this all water? Is this all water?
That is salt water.
All
Yes.
this? That's all water?
That's all water.
If Tollu perchance decided to turn into a fire elemental, would
Yeah.
he have to go around, or would he float over the water?
He would steam up the water.
Taking damage?
Slight cold damage.
Screw it. I'm okay with that.
I would say,
Tollu is going to.
like 3d6 cold damage.
That's more than slight, bro. 3d6 is a lot. That's a big hit. Yeah, Tollu's not gonna wait. He's not gonna go around. If it's only 3d6, he's gonna run across. The elemental has 50 feet of movement, so he's gonna go 100 feet straight towards this guy.
Alright.
As a fire elemental. You want to roll that for me?
How much is it?
3d6 is what you said?
Yeah, 3d6. 9. So you get across the lake, right?
Yep. Yeah, that's my movement and my action though,
Alright.
to get there. But actually, as a fire elemental, I can occupy a space. I can touch him and just set him on fire with my movement, right?
Mm-hmm.
Max, you guys, yep. Okay, well, yeah, I do that.
So,
First, so you should take 1d10 of fire damage.
1d10. Alright, 9 damage.
Does
It's
the fire
worth it.
damage do anything to him compared to what a potion?
He should also catch on fire, if that's possible.
The rest of his clothes around his body start to catch on fire as he's looking at you.
Does he seem affected by the fire?
Yeah.
Seems like he looks like he's taking the damage, yeah. Although his actual reaction is not really moving. Rax.
Alright, so Rax can go about as far as he can go, and we will, just like our drow friend here, do 2 Eldritch Blasts.
Alright.
The other one go? Oh, it didn't go. Alright, here we go. There you go. Alright, 1421.
14 as you shoot it. His left hand stops it. It blocks it.
Okay.
Looks like he
Figured.
crushed it. And then the second one hits him right where the crystal is.
Alright. So 11 points of force damage. I have my axe summoned, and that's all I can do at the moment. So, okay.
Sting. Charge in with
goes.
Tollu.
Charge and swim, brother. Sting's fast, so he can swim through. Yeah, he can charge through, but he's not gonna get all the way over. So
Yeah, he gets
from
like
way back here.
He gets like right here, right?
Yeah, he's probably still swimming.
Yeah, still swimming.
Yeah,
he's
He's
lighting
on
up the
his
way.
Disco Sting.
Yeah.
Disco Ball Sting is out here.
And it's like, yeah, and the light, by the way, it actually is not just like a flashlight. It actually makes the room itself kind of glitter a bit and sparkle.
Lit.
Sakar, it's your turn.
He is at the very bottom of the initiative.
Yeah, this
All
is the
right,
curse.
I am going to dash a full 60 feet. And
Did
then...
my man not get a turn? I guess he didn't. He's not missing a bit.
What?
The dude we're fighting.
Oh yeah, not yet. I think he is at the bottom of the turn order. And then I am going to cast as a bonus action. I'm going to cast Shield of Faith onto Testa.
All right.
That makes sense.
And that is my turn.
All right. So the figure in the dark starts moving. You can see a bright light as a couple familiar faces, or a familiar face, is engaged with an unfamiliar foe. I'm surprised to see them. What do you do? Actually, no, wait. You don't see him. He's a fire elemental now. So you see.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So till I see him, he doesn't. He just sees a shape he doesn't recognize. Okay. That's great. Whose turn is it right now? Is it Torbrand's?
Rip and tear.
Good.
So
Are you really all not fighting fucking Torbrand? Because I thought you were. I heard something about red.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No.
Tolu would have passed through him. I thought Testa's figure was that guy's figure. I just wasn't zoomed in enough.
Yeah. So, out of nowhere, you see an arrow coming through on the figure with the purple crystal, landing dead center on the crystal. So, smacking into it, you see it shake a bit. The figure starts to move. With the giant glowing crystal with an arrow in it, it takes the arrow out, throws the other arrow out of its hand. It then grabs the crystal that's on his chest and rips it out. Blood spurting everywhere. As it dunks the crystal into the ground.
Oh dear God.
And you see that it's a violent red now. And it's lighting up the entire platform. And it says pathetic. And then in that bright glow, everyone that's on that platform,
Oh no.
make a dexterity save.
Dex save?
Yes.
He
I took
did take another
Oh!
7 point fire damage. Just FYI.
Yep.
DC here. I think
Dex
there is
save.
something for
Dex
Dex
save
save.
should actually be a plus
Natural
3, so
20.
add 1 to that.
Nice.
10.
Nice.
That's not good.
Works!
Nice, Tessa.
Alright.
Damn it! No!
Why is
it's
Tessa
also got a
still
10.
breaking this fucking game?
God damn it!
Jesus, Max.
It's not good. It's not good for the other two, though.
Yes.
You just go like, yeah, got it, all the damn time.
I'm happy to say I only take half.
Don't worry.
Monks, baby!
Well, that depends on what this does.
Yeah.
Well, I think he's saying he's evasion, right?
Oh no!
Oh my.
Oh,
In a
shit.
bright light, as everyone gets blown back, people that
What type of
succeed
damage
the
is
dex
that?
save, that
Holy
What type of damage is
hell.
that?
is force.
Of course it is, you cheater.
How wide was that?
That
He said everyone on the platform.
everyone in the platform. So yeah.
We rounding up or
So
rounding
there.
down for damage?
So
We were rounding down.
us
Cole and I, we were lucky.
For sure.
Sting is in front as he sees this like this like red explosion as like the wind like starts to crack some of the rocks around. Kate gets blown back
Dude.
like in the air as she's like falling into like the water next to Sakar and Sting. Testa braces himself as he actually uses his shell to protect him as much as possible from the blast.
I can't go prone, so I don't know how far you want me to go, but
Turtly enough for the turtle
So
cub.
you get, it's like a candle, like getting like the flame on the candlestick getting blown as you see yourself getting like pushed to the further side.
so like over there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Testa, he flies just a bit further, and then like digging into like the ground as he like kind of like peeks his head out from the explosion.
Evasion still applies, right?
Yeah.
Pokes his head out. Is it clear?
And
So,
you see the figure in front of you as the crystal empties out and it goes back to like purple, and then you see that it's just like obsidian black, and the man standing in front of you starts to melt into the ground.
Oh,
Dude.
Oh.
hmm.
What are we about to go fight?
That was interesting.
I figured this might happen.
That's why I
Will
went.
it?
High
Just
hit
something.
point creature.
All right.
Tollu, are you still a fire elemental, by the way?
I am still a fire elemental. That did not drop me. It was close.
Oh, nice.
I don't suppose any of you lot got some heal spells. Because that thing took out like half my health.
Nope.
Oh, fuck.
That's
I
what
feel
I'm here
so,
for, friend.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kate used up her freaking heal potion, so she's got jack shit.
Kate, be thankful for evasion. Otherwise, that was gonna take you out, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was gonna one-shot me. That was exactly my max health.
Yep.
I have lay on hands, but I gotta be right by you. That's all I got though.
And a figure in the, like, you see that the light that's shining from Sting's sword reveals a figure on the right side of the room, wading through the water. Tollu, you recognize this person, holding out a bow readied and notched.
I can't see him. I'm assuming it's
How about now?
Oh.
Hey! Happy fire. Can't. I don't know. What languages do you speak? I'm guessing not whatever fire elemental speak. Ignon? Yes,
No.
yeah.
He doesn't speak.
Yeah, so. Yep. Well, happy fire noises.
Are we out of initiative?
Yes.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Can we take a short rest?
You can indeed.
Yes! Ooh.
Tollu will stay in Ignon form, hoping that someone else who... Golly, I think Tolu's the only one who knows who Abel is.
Yep. And I'll just, for simplicity's sake, I'll just turn the brightness on for you guys.
For now, will you let me speak English or Common?
Sure. But I would just say that you'd probably like start to dissipate the fire.
I'm dissipated.
Yeah.
Ah. Fine. Cheater. Okay. Fire elemental form goes away. I'll drop it.
Alright.
Abel, it's good to see you, sir. You must be the outsider that the Archdruid spoke of.
Okay, just pretty much holding your injured arm. You know who that is?
Arrow still notched. Hold back slightly. Fixes his eyes. and recognizes Brother Tollu. He immediately drops the draw of his bow and looks at him and goes, Brother Tollu?
It's me, brother.
I haven't seen you since... Well, fuck the dragon.
Yeah.
That
Glad
feels like
to see
ages
you,
ago. Where's Safune at?
Running like usual.
Makes sense.
We have a stronger party now. Come meet the group.
They're with
Tell
you.
us what you have seen. They are. Well, most of them are. I don't know about that one. And he nods over towards the drow. But she's doing all right so far.
Abel takes the arrow, puts it in his quiver that's to the left side of his hip. It's been ages since I've seen a friendly face.
Were you shouting alone?
Why are you here?
Supposedly to kill that thing, I'm guessing. But let's talk to the rest of the group. They probably explain it better.
I mean, that thing's bad, but it's not the worst I've seen.
Oh.
There's worse than that?
Yeah. Kate's like,
Of course there's worse.
me?
I've heard screaming through... Granted, they may be echoes, and I don't know how far away they are. I've heard a rage-induced voice and carcasses of all shapes and sizes in its wake. I don't know what it is, but...
Voice say anything?
No. Just a primal scream of some type. I try to avoid
Say the F word a lot. Like a lot.
I'm kind of behind its wake, but from what I hear, it doesn't like anything in front of it. I mean, whatever it is, whether it be a creature or a person, it leaves a mass of bodies in its wake, and I dare not go near it by myself.
I'm tempted to
I'll
ask if I can...
die.
I'm tempted to ask to see if I can roll for something, see if Kate can figure out by that description who it is. But I know she's not. I know as a player who the fuck it is, but there's no goddamn way Kate would know.
Tollu, what are you doing down here? I haven't seen you in forever, and I've been in these tunnels since the heavens knows when.
The gods have sensed a disturbance down here. We are here to try to right that disturbance.
We're
Hopefully,
housekeeping.
Wait,
yeah.
did Uller send you then? Like he did me?
I'm sorry? I didn't catch that.
The deity that speaks to me, Uller. He told me
No,
that there's
yeah. This is some sort of like convention of gods. That one follows a crocodile. That one I think follows a bird. I mean, I follow a bird too, so I can't be like too picky.
No. I hear a voice occasionally. It tells me to find a tree that has been touched by a vine, and it's been drawing me here. All I've been coming across are things like this and lesser beings of them, and they're quite a nuisance. Some of them are a pain to deal with. It's not fun down here.
I've definitely seen visions of a tree, so if that's what you're searching for, you may find it.
It's kind of holding aside, like, oh, it's been a while since I had a decent night's rest. You said you're not alone. Who do you have? If it's not Tafune.
Yes, let's introductions all around, starting with our valiant leader. Step forth, sir.
He's not too far away either.
Yeah, I'm kind of right here. Yeah, I'm Testa.
Don't sneak up on us like that, sir.
Well,
Okay.
I didn't get knocked off like Kate did.
I see.
Sorry, I've been in these dark tunnels too long. Tolu, I believe that's
The
a
captain of our group
talking
apparently has
turtle.
deserted us. So his first mate, Testa, is taking charge.
Yep,
And
that is definitely what's going on.
okay, that's not the strangest thing I've seen down here, but it's up there.
Yeah, if
That
you think I'm
one
weird, you
creeping
see what I'm
around
talking
behind him, I believe, is Rax.
Greetings.
So that you moving?
Yeah.
Well, not creeping, but that's you moving right there. So next
Hauling ass.
is the priest of the Raven Queen, here on a mission from his god as well.
Yes, I've come to this plane because we have a common enemy.
This you say this? I'm sorry, this plane? What do you mean by that?
Oh, well, that's a long story, but
Well, if anything, we got time in these tunnels. Trust me. I've been down here for ages.
we do. Well, just know that my deity, the Raven Queen, the Queen of Fates, is dealing with the same enemy that my companions here, their gods, are dealing with. So I'll fill you in as we go on.
You should remember this ball of sunshine as Sting runs across the.
Jesus, I forgot about that creature. To be honest.
Hey there.
It fucking I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Way
he
too many
learned to
mushrooms.
talk since the last time he saw you.
It's good to see you again.
I have missed quite a lot in my absence. Hello?
Hey.
Not gonna get used to that anytime soon.
You get used to it. You see a freaking elf just hobble over. So, you know
You
this
fair.
guy?
That one talks to herself, so be careful with that.
You look about as bad as I do, and I've been down here for ages.
Oh, no, trust me. I've been through worse.
Well, things don't get better down here, so good luck to you.
Unless you're gonna tell me there's a god of the Underdark, I doubt things can get any worse.
Do not speak so quickly, Sun Kate. There are things beyond our imagining.
Oh no!
Considering
another one.
That we met Anubis, that we met Ra, Osiris,
Oh my.
there was some more. There was also yeah. That we met him. He was an asshole. Yeah. But
Horace too, right?
Hey, Tolu.
Yes.
Did you ever deal with that body jumping bastard that we fought at the dragon?
Oh yeah, yeah. He was a piece of cake. Whooped his ass. No questions.
I do apologize. I couldn't be there with you for the fight, but
What are you guys talking about? Is it what's his face? I totally murdered before we fell into a big old hole.
Oh look, I even fixed Mama's coat, all nice and new.
You did. That is amazing. I remember him tearing that and quite angrily pissing you off. I do apologize. I could not continue, but my God,
you've been helping Karnak Temple, and
friend, you said you've been here. Go ahead. Sorry.
I wouldn't really say helping. I've just been taking care of the things that don't belong to this world.
we consider that a help.
I have met a few of, I don't know if you're related to them in blood or some form of tribe, but they do share similar abilities like you.
Yeah.
Saw a
A lot
man
of them,
turn
sir.
into
More like you.
That was just a welcoming party, really. I met them and I think they thought they had the jump on me, but lo did they behold, I knew exactly where they were. So I shot a warning shot at them. But after that, a man stepped forward, shifting from some type of creature into pretty much an elf like you. He welcomed me with the mention of your name, so I'm assuming that they know you or you know them. It's the only reason I'm still standing.
Yes, there are a few. There's a few druids in this tribe still. Most aren't there, but I'm glad they accepted you. You're a good friend and a great fighter.
If this is where you grew up, I can see why you are the way you are, and I respect that greatly.
Well, they don't let the kids run around the tunnels as run around the Underdark as much, but yes, this is the environment I grew up in.
So, Fune is gone, and you find yourself with. And Abel looks over the party. These
For now,
folks.
it
And
seems that the things that work in Mulholland are much bigger than we initially imagined.
so you all are here looking for a tree that has been touched by the divine.
Maybe that's been touched by the divine. Is that what you saw in that vision of yours or something like that?
I don't get visions. I have conversations.
Rax had a different vision, but we're all here for a similar cause.
Yes,
And so
that is correct.
We have common cause.
I am on the search for this tree that has been touched by the divine to make a great weapon by my deity that bestowed upon me.
Okay. Yeah, a weapon. What
Once
kind of
that
a
weapon's
weapon?
created, can we
He does
tear the
not.
tree down?
Don't know. He just said, find a tree that has been touched by the divine, and your weapon will come from its bark. Notice, I really don't have much steel weapons on me. I just have my bow. Although you know this, that's all I do is just shoot arrows. Rather good at it, actually. But
Well, for
I
you
don't
to
know
be
why
down here
you are
this long
here.
and survive, you must be very good. Yes.
It's
How long
more.
have you been down here?
When did before set or a little after set?
Okay.
Whenever that happened, when
Been
pretty
Well,
much whenever Max's character got introduced,
Yeah.
his character split off.
2
Okay.
weeks in game?
2 weeks in game, I would say. Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah, we've been speeding on through. Most of it's been
Okay.
travel.
Yeah.
Well, still very impressive to survive in a dangerous place like this for that long.
Well, if you know what you can eat and what you can't eat, then nothing sneaks up on you if you're lucky. Yeah, quite easy to survive down here, so to speak. He's still like gripping his right rib cage. I can't remember the last time I had a good night's sleep.
Well, with so many of us here, we should be able to keep a very healthy watch on any
Indeed.
time that we would need to rest.
Nothing shall sneak up on so many of us together.
would much appreciate it if perhaps you. And he kind of starts looking at Tolu and go, watch
Tolu
over
will cast
me.
a third level healing word or healing spirit. So go ahead and roll 8d6.
8d6.
Jesus, my God, what are you, my man?
What was his name? Sir Waddles?
Damn.
20. 33.
Alright.
Should make you feel a little better.
Oh,
Not too
good.
shabby.
Tolu is pointedly ignoring Kate.
He lets his left hand leaves his rib cage and kind of looks at it and goes, Tolu, time has changed. You definitely had to, and passes out.
One.
Well, I
That's not
guess
good.
we should make camp.
Yeah.
What did you do to him?
I think he
No,
had
just
like
kidding.
3 or 4 levels of exhaustion.
Oh,
I gave
Wow.
him that good. That's what I did.
Dude.
I don't have any restorations on me, so
Ain't no rest
Wait
for the
till-
wicked.
Yeah, so he just passed out at this point. And
Although I will say this, Tolu, you notice that he has different armor on from what he had last. He has white shimmering scale mail.
is that from the body that you stood with when we chased the head, or was that a different Drake that you took down?
Ah, that's
Unfortunately
OG
wake up,
Drake.
but- okay.
yeah.
Been sitting on those bitches for a while.
Yeah. Totally would have loved to have some of that too, but at that time he was too cocky and thought he didn't need any sort of armor, so those days are long past, but fortunately I haven't run into another dragon to skills from.
Yeah. As he passes out and the party sets up camp to get whatever respite they can for facing whatever horrors await them in the Underdark. We move to a different location, different place and time. You see the dark hole in Ruithil, south of Ruithil, I should say, and down, 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 down. You see the square platform with the water and the rocks and rubble, and the magical circle. And you see 2 mysterious figures. One with the purple outfit. The other one with black outfit, black cloak on, and the metal case that he was sitting on now open on its side. And you see inside there's a purple glow, purple crystals of some sort. Figure in purple says, "How has the excavation been?" "It's been good, my lord. It's been good. We've been tearing through them at a rapid pace. I must say that If ever you found that guy, he's quite the asset. And he goes, yes. Yes, he is. As the hooded figure in black jumps off the crate, puts it on its front side, takes the crystals and locks them up, moves it over to the green circle, and the figure in purple just snaps his finger and teleports away with the box. And that is where we're coming to a close.